round 3. No more Mr. Nice Boss. It's going to be such a pleasure crashing your nice little protest. We are bigger, better, and more organized than you. We've got armies. We have systems. We are legacy. We have people everywhere. We are ready for this war. Are you? Besides, many of your own people don't even like your new normal. We have cut you off. You in South Africa and your international feminist friends. You've isolated and economically excluded half of the third world. Congratulations! We are coming for you from inside your own borders. We have always run the world, and this little stint will only prove that you can't. So what now, social justice warrior? How are you possibly going to last without us?
I call your bluff. I refuse to call you Bas. You speak as though you're contagion, but we know very well that you're just 1%. And we know you're sitting in demise in your homes of luxury as the maggots overflow in your bins. There is no one to watch your children. There is no one to feed you. There was no one to uncork your sparkling wine. And the soldiers you've deployed have also become wary as they've watched their mothers get killed. Have you forgotten we've built alliances with their unions, a necessary evil to be able to overcome and turn the system towards equality? We build alliances with the police and military unions. Your security is gone, your systems of inequality is turning against you, and no one is teaching your children, no one manufacturing your caviar, no one to cork your sparkling wine. Our cities are burning, and you too are eating cauliflower and spinach. Except we have communal stockpiles, remember? We've been planning for months. We know how to toil the soil. As we have always done in the thick of night, we hack into your electrical and telecommunication systems, so we stay connected. As we have always done, we tap into our networks of those who are selling at cost anti-malarial drugs and start covert shipments in the thick of the night. Lastly, we stage an insurgency on factories. We are the ones who manufacture. We also remember that most resources you extracted are exported and from our lands and returned to us in shiny boxes. We gather our resources and we start to build again. We take turns to rest, and we find that those who are with us are more than those who are not.
Well done for flexing your power. Sure, you have some of that, but you don't have the people power of the world. We are focused on a humane regime and showing the utmost respect to people, including those who don't support us. If they want to leave the country, we'll give them some VR headsets so they can experience what Athens is like in the summer. Zuckerberg left a few of those headsets with us. We're not sure why he gave them. We have strengthened our transnational ties so that we will have support even during this tumultuous period. We are being sent doctors and medical supplies from supportive and like-minded regimes. Individuals from around the world, particularly the African diaspora, are in the streets right now marching for us. The fact that you are showing your teeth must mean that you are threatened, and that's a good sign. You don't have the most valuable weapon that you need, which is the mind of the oppressed.
Cut us off. Bye. This is our chance to start over without you. People that want to leave, go. Goodbye. But don't come back. You're not welcome. Luckily, we don't only have farmers in this country. Community by community, we start figuring out who has what skills and expertise and make lists. We will create the world without you. We already have the means and the resources to build. This is the beginning of a decolonized nation. We're going to rebuild it my way. I've given everyone chances to come right. All they've proven is that they can't. Until everyone can get onto the same page, it's going to be my way for now. Unfortunately, back to level 5 we go, We can't manage this crisis with everyone getting sick at the same time. It might not have worked for the economy, but all we have left is our basic human rights. So, food, water, shelter, that's all we need right now. That's all we have right now. I've gathered all the specialists, professors, professionals, experts from every field, religious, cultural, ethnical, to help create this new world, all under your nose. You think we have crumbled, but we've only just begun.
You know, it's clear we need a new social contract. The money hasn't served us well, and it's revealed a lot of cracks in our society. And this social contract should revolve around the interaction between both genders and also races, so that we don't carry forward oppressive patriarchal systems and also racial indignation and racial prejudices from the past. This social contract would start out on all platforms available, with social media being the first one, and then a commission of inquiry of sorts, similar to the Truth and Reconciliation Committee of 94-96, and us then determining a way forward as a collective, painting a new picture with the same rainbow colors.
Well, let's see what the sanctions will achieve. We have seen this before. Cut us off, like you have done with many other small, vulnerable states. I believe we will bounce back, just like Cuba did many moons ago. We will be able to thrive. Muzanzi will rebuild our rainbow nation. Well, even the lazy bums, when the hunger sets in, they will rise. They will take their donkeys and their cows, take their hoes and start tilling the land. With that, we will be able to produce enough to repay you your 50% and still keep going. But anyway, I'm wondering, if we are cut off from civilization, how will you ever be able to recoup your billions? Let's see. Yeah. Well, as for the new strain of coronavirus, I believe our beautiful produce, the pink, the yellow, the green, and all of that greeny leaf stuff, we will kill this thing. We will be more than ready, because even your chemicals that you give us will not assist us anyway. So let's see. We have what we need, I believe. We will consolidate. We will live sustainably with the land and all the wild animals. We will harvest sustainably. We will have everything we need. Yes, I'm sure, people will lose their savings and all of that, but it doesn't matter, because we will be able to live, just like we've seen during coronavirus. It's tough. Yes, thank you.
Well, it's not all just sunshine and rainbows. In fact, there may be no more place for the stratified colors of the rainbow when life is kaleidoscopic. Life happens, shit happens, we're turning it into compost. We are chanting and planting the revolution. Every home's veggie garden has thickets of healing bushes for the strongest strains of the virus. We are practicing mandatory hiatus, saluting the sun, boosting our immune systems, eating fresh vegetables, decolonizing our skins. The army has been living in crowded barracks, eating GMOs, unable to practice social distancing while beating people up. We, in the meantime, are discussing how we outnumber the Game Masters. We start talks for reparations, and once we're done dealing with the broken climate and wealth for the future generations, we'll deal with that debt again. For now, let's take some herbs to the armies. Our ancestors did, and we had never seen the wisdom of their ways until now.
I am not the player who started this game. I am the fourth generation descendant who has survived the global apocalypse that wiped out the 1% and the 98% who propped them up. Those who thought that their masters and their wealth would protect them. It is 2120 and life is beautiful. 7.8 billion people died. May they rest in peace. They are now just a reminder to our species of what we do not want to be. we will never again be crippled and blinded by fear. The 2022 global pandemic took care of them within the space of a week, and without a single gunshot fired. The weapons are rusting in the toxic cesspool that was once referred to as the First World. The brutal stupidity of their systems and mindless distractions could never win out in the end, when nature itself seemed to get cut for and shrugged off the pestilence of man that was making it itch.